Hello everybody, I'm truly excited to announce 3 days of ETABS workshop which is happening in our office at Bangalore. All the links are given in the description box below. What are you going to learn in 3 days? 3 days would be there from morning to the evening. 1 hour will be the lunch break. The lunch will be served from us. Another thing is, what are the things that you are going to learn? Many things related to the ETABS software. ETABS is one of the very beautiful software. Fundamentally, it is very strong. Burj Khalifa, many top buildings actually designed inside this particular software. So I'm sure that it would be a very good stepping stone for you guys to start learning inside the structural engineering program. To start up with, what is the syllabus that you are going to learn? So let's get started. This is the syllabus, guys. You will study the introduction to the ETABS, and most of you who are knowing the ETABS, many people are saying that I know the basics, so what's good deal into this. But believe me, when it comes to the industry standard, the basic is totally different. It is much more than the advanced than what 5-8 years experienced people inside any particular organization is thinking about. Related to the ETABS, so what is the software algorithm, how the software behaves, capabilities of the software, strength and the weaknesses. As a structural engineer, you should know what are the strengths are there, what are the weaknesses are there. Yes, we are going to discuss about the strengths as well and weaknesses also. Related to the ETABS manual, how to deal with, how as a structural engineer are going to deal with this. There are different menus, buttons, functions, icons are there that we are going to discuss. Sample models related to the templates as well as live projects would be discussed in front of you guys. Hands-on to the software also with the certain templates would be taught to you. Coming to the second module actually, which we call it as the modeling process. In the modeling process, geometry creation, modeling through the 2D import, 3D import, also importing files from the STAAD Pro to the ETABS and many other things would be taught to you. Different types of importing techniques or what are the different methods of generating the mathematical model in ETABS would be taught to you. Apart from this, you will be learning the geometry assigned or the automation at the existing model. So how to do the certain properties and how basically you can utilize it for different projects. Related to the loadings, dead load, live load, wind load, earthquake load, temperature load, notional load, live load reduction, and many different parameters actually you will be learning into this. Loads, gravity loads as well as lateral loads, you are going to study that. Along with that, you will study the wind tunnel and its loading. Related to wind tunnel is the dynamic load conditions of the wind analysis. That also you are going to study. Standardization of the wind model in ETABS also you are going to learn. When this lateral loads related to wind is very important, that also will be taught to you. Coming back to the releases, what are the different releases functions are there, simply supported, continuous, fixed beams, cantilever beams, as well as support conditions like fixed support, spring support, roller support, and different types. As a structural engineer, you should know which particular support you are going to use and how are you going to idealize it. On the site, roller support, how are you going to carry it out. So all these things you are going to learn. Along with that, actually, what are the different types of diaphragms, what is basically diaphragm, what is the functionality of this, most of the different definition parameters you will be learning. Checks for the modeling technique. I have completed the entire model. Now I am going to check it. How do you check it actually? So as a structural engineer, what are the different steps and checks are there related to the checking, that also will be taught to you. Modeling of steel and composite structures also would be taught to you. What are the composite structures, the steel structures, how are you going to deal with this, that also will be taught to you. Related to the hands-on software, this is not a seminar or webinar, this is a workshop. So you are going to bring up your laptop, you are going to work on those kind of projects. So it will be live experience for all of you guys. Related to the analysis, yes, this is the exciting part and my favorite part. Related to the analysis, you will see that the static analysis, dynamic analysis, second order P delta analysis. What is the significance of different types of analysis, sequence analysis, time history analysis, significance of each analysis and it's used, how to basically find out the lateral stability checks, deflections, drifts, torsion irregularity, mass irregularity, stiffness irregularity, and many different types of irregularities are there. As a structural engineer, as per the code book, how are you going to deal with it, that also we are going to study. Hands-on with the software and perform the analysis and its checks also we are going to deal with this. related to the model, actually, about the design. Yes, designing of the slab, columns, beams, definition and methodology, as well as the limitations of that also will be taught to you. Design of certain columns and the composite columns, design of the shear walls as well as the slabs also would be taught to you. What is the checklist related to the design? So it's a 3 days extensive workshop would be there, followed by 30 days of practice sessions would be there. All the related to the admission process, the links are given in the description box below. If you are interested, please come back to us and enroll yourself for this particular workshop. One more thing is, the first day of this particular workshops is completely free, so you can just register it, come here and make sure that you are bringing your laptop and everything. Apart from this, if you really like it, please complete the 3 days of workshop followed by 30 days of practice session. Really guarantee you that this would be a stepping stone for your career in the structural engineering line. See you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.